Hi, and welcome to Kitchen Countertop Nightmares. 3 weeks ago and 2 days, so 23 days ago, we were supposed to get our granite countertops from Lowe's. Now, Lowe's partners out here in Pennsylvania, north central Pennsylvania, with Eastern Surfaces of Altoona, Pennsylvania. So the main reason I'm doing this is to make a suggestion, and my suggestion is don't. If the company that you're buying a surface from is not the company that's cutting it, that's doing the measurements for it, that's doing the installation of it, then basically what happens is you will get pawned off to another company that you don't really have any relationship with. And what I mean by that is if I don't give you the money, then I don't have any relationship with you. So I was pawned off to Kenya Martinez with Eastern Surfaces, and Kenya, when they delivered it and there was a scratch, it was about a 5-inch scratch. It would have ended up right about here. When Kenya got a hold of that, she made a lot of promises and kept none of them. She promised to call at certain times. She promised to get a new piece out to us, which last Thursday, 3 days ago, they sent the same piece out again, and we refused it. So it'll be the 26th of April before another company can do the installation. They have to come out and measure again, this time with a wooden template. And I can't stress enough about having somebody who's accountable. Now, I've been called by a member of corporate, and I told him what was going on, and I never heard back from him again. I was called by a member of the local Lowe's team, and I never heard back from him again. So the thing is that there's so many people that are responsible for this install. Nobody's responsible. We have not had the use of our kitchen for weeks, and it'll be weeks longer before we do have use of our kitchen. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what it's like to not have countertops and what it's like to not have a sink for weeks on end. I also want to talk about what would have happened had we been working, if we were working, and then on one Thursday said we're going to install, they bring out a piece that's damaged and they have to take it away. A couple of weeks later, they say they're going to cut a new piece. Kenya Martinez once again said, well, we're going to cut you a new piece, and they sent the same piece out. So that's 2 Thursdays that we'd have to miss work for. The day that they had to come in and measure would have been a day that we had to miss work for. Now, not only did we lose all that time, but the new company will be out on the 6th to measure again. And then it'll be till the 26th, another 20 days, which is reasonable, before they come out. But all these drawers had to be emptied out. The top had to be done. I had to secure somebody to come in to connect this. So there's 2 broken appointments there, and I have to make a 3rd for the new one. Everything that was down here had to be moved out. All the drawers were out on the floor. And if you think that just because the oven, which of course has been unhooked twice and will have to be unhooked again when the final team comes in here, if you think that all this is not difficult, please think again, because it's horribly difficult. You can't use a dishwasher because you can't rinse off the plates, and our bathroom over there is where we have to take all of our plates. And we have a large sink in the bathroom. If we had had a vanity, it would have been nearly impossible to do. But everything that's done in here is done basically kind of under duress. So we eat out often, and that costs money. Now, I asked to be compensated when the guy from Lowe's corporate called up, and haven't heard back from him. Not a word. So if everything goes right, you buy your kitchen counters from Lowe's, they subcontract out to another company, and then suddenly you're dealing with the other company that, I'll repeat again, you didn't give any money to. Your ability to get someone to be responsible for a problem has increased tenfold, trust me. And if you get someone like I did from Eastern Surfaces who can't keep a commitment and who gives incorrect information, like the information that they were cutting a new piece, is what I was told by them, and they don't cut a new piece. They just kind of grind it down, and you could still see the scratch. And for over $2,000, it's not acceptable. Keep in mind that your kitchen is probably the place that you have the most moving parts in your house. We cook in it, we clean it, we use the garbage disposal, we have water at our disposal, we have everything where we need to grab it in order to make meals. And this has been virtually impossible. So one last look. There's the old countertop. We had to fish it out of the trash to have a piece we could put up there. Nice, huh? There's all the work that's been done. And it will be from today about another 3 weeks before we get our granite countertops. My suggestion, go to someone who does it all. They come out, they measure, they cut the granite or the quartz. They are answerable to you by one person, hopefully. And then you won't have to go through what I've been through here, which is unacceptable. And the worst part about even being lied to and told that we were going to get a new piece, even with that, it's really difficult to deal with. So my suggestion is no, don't use Lowe's. Find an independent. Get them to do it. You might have other headaches, but you won't be bounced around to people who won't take responsibility for anything. And matter of fact, I wrote them an email back that said, I guess no one's responsible because no one stepped up. So that's my story. Hope it helps some of you guys in the future. Please don't end up like I did. It is a nightmare beyond all belief. Food gets spilled. There's no place close to where you're doing it to wash the stuff off. If you had a vanity like I don't, then you wouldn't be able to wash your pans and your plates off at all. So my suggestion is no, don't. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.